Hello everyone. Well, it's that time again. Time for a channel update and a life update, I suppose. So throughout this video you will see in the background a little bit of footage of the new place that I've moved into recently, along with a little bit of a trip that I took around the property with my kids. And so I suppose I could start there. I've moved out of the caravan. I've been in the new place for it's got to be around about a month, 6 weeks. And it's heaven. It's absolutely heaven. After being in the caravan for about 2 years, cooped up in that small space, and don't get me wrong, I did enjoy the caravan. I do like to be kind of contained in a cave, but that's just me. I've got my kids. I've got 2 kids. You'll see them soon, actually, in the footage. They stay with me on weekends, and it was tough. It was really tough. As great as it was to be so close to them and to have that time bonding so close together, all of us sleeping in a double bed, and over the school holidays, over the weekends and the school holidays, just was way too much. And the weather isn't always great where we are. It rains a lot and it's cold a lot, so a lot of the time they can't really play outside, they can't go outside. And so, it's nice now to be in this house that you can see in the background here, with lots of space. They have their own bedroom, they have their own bed each. And it's just wonderful. It's an absolutely incredible property as well. It's the sort of place that you could say it's kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity to live in a place like this for a lot of people. And we've got a really good secure lease. We can be here for quite a while, and we can just relax. There's no one around us. Well, obviously there's the people who own the property. They have their own house here, and our unit is like a separate dwelling from them, but they're just such beautiful people. They leave us alone. They're very quiet. They're not invasive. They're very respectful. We can afford the place. It's within our budget quite comfortably. So, things are really, really good for us at this time. It's so nice to have the space and the quiet, and to just be able to kind of get clear on what we want to do with ourselves over the next couple of years. So I suppose that brings us on to the ChillNPlayGames channel. How are things? Things are good. I took a bit of time off there. I remember it was probably around about a month or so. And the channel still kept doing okay. People were still watching. And now we're at 915 subscribers as of today. And about 30 or 40 of those have arrived in the last 2 weeks from the Walking Dead, State of Decay 2 Walking Dead, and the new Fallout 4 series with the Real AI mod. So welcome everyone to the channel. And it's really nice to have you on board. It's nice to have new people around. It's nice to see the channel growing. And obviously we still aim to reach that initial major milestone of 1,000 subscribers where the channel can finally be monetized. It's the 19th of July today as I record this, and I looked back at my very, very first video that I did, which was episode 1 of the No Chill Challenge, which, by the way, you have a little bit of a surprise announcement coming sometime soon. I'm not sure when. I'm working on something at the moment. But it's been a year since we launched that first video for State of Decay 2. And we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. So I'm very glad that I did decide to stick with it. I said I'll give myself a year on the channel to see where it's going, to see how all of this comes together. A year as a bit of a trial. and so far so good. The intention, for those of you who don't know, if you've never seen any of my other update videos, I do tend to mention this, that, you know, the intention behind this channel, along with giving me something to do that I'm passionate about, that I love gaming. I have done my entire life. Along with that, it has always been to generate an income for myself and to, you know, give myself a job outside of what I already do, martial arts, personal training and meditation. To give myself another avenue of income has always been the aim, and we are so almost there. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks or so, the channel will reach that milestone, and as long as everything goes okay on the YouTube side of things, once they kind of review the channel, yeah, we should be able to be monetized. People can join, we can have memberships. Along that line, I am also hoping soon to get back into live streaming. That's one thing about this property, because it's so out of the way. We don't have a very good internet connection at the moment, but I have a good enough connection. I could do basic live streams. It probably wouldn't be the best quality, so I would still probably record the footage and upload it as well, which would be a better quality for people to watch. They didn't want to watch a kind of half blurry live stream. I know myself, when I watch people live stream, I'm not a huge fan of like low quality video, and so you need to have a decent internet connection to make sure that the footage is of a good standard. It wouldn't be terrible, but it just wouldn't be as good as I would want it to be. But hopefully within a month or two, I'll be able to rectify that and get myself Starlink. So Elon Musk's contribution to the internet, which would absolutely suit our needs more than enough. So all in all, things are great. The channel is growing, the content is flowing. I'm having a lot of fun with State of Decay 2 at the moment and Fallout 4. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with regards to what kind of content I'm going to create. It's one of those questions I've had to ask, or begin to ask myself, is what exactly do I want to make? Do I want to continue with the same formula of just recording basic footage, gameplay footage, and doing obviously my own commentary over the top while I play the game? Or do I want to start to edit my videos, make things a little bit more cinematic? Do I want to make specific kind of directed content within a game? Maybe it's a shorter video, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and kind of set the stage a little bit and do a little bit of role play. I'm not sure yet exactly what I'm going to do. It's hard sometimes to figure out how to find the balance between what I want to play and how I want to play versus what works for the channel. And so this is why I feel getting back into live stream could be a valid option, because, you know, essentially just playing the game, people watching that footage and engaging throughout the footage, it does feel like it could be a good natural way to go, as opposed to getting too intellectual and too editing based, because I do find that it just doesn't come very naturally to sit at a computer and edit a video for 3 or 4 hours. Sometimes I like the idea of it, and, you know, it can be fun creating those cinematic experiences, but it just doesn't feel as fulfilling to me in comparison to the thought of, you know, engaging with viewers and chatting with viewers. So I think maybe the streaming is going to be the way that I go with this. But we'll see. Probably still uploading regular videos as I'm playing now, where I'm just playing by myself, because I do, you know, I don't always want to be engaging with people. Sometimes I just want to play a video game and not get too involved with people in a kind of social format. So I guess that also leads us on to the creation of my second channel, Master's Journey, which is here on YouTube, but also primarily over on Twitch. That's live streaming, which I do at least once a day, sometimes twice a day, depending on how busy I've been and how I'm feeling. which is all related to lifestyle and cultivating peace and self-mastery and meditation. And it's definitely got more of a spiritual and holistic flavor to it. And so I record those streams and then take out any kind of really good content from the streams and upload them as short clips over on the Master's Journey YouTube channel, which I'll leave a link to in the description, should you be interested in checking that out. And the live streams also do run on YouTube, so I stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So, you know, you're always welcome to watch and chat and engage on the YouTube side of things if you're not really a fan of using Twitch. So, things are great. Life's good. Things have really taken a great turn. I've picked up a few more students in real life with the martial arts and the meditation and the counseling stuff. And so, you know, I'm in a really good place. Life's good. And I hope things are going good for you too. I hope your life is in a place where you can enjoy it, you can relax, you can take your time, you can soak up the experience of being human at this point on this planet in 2023, because, you know, the world's taking some strange turns, isn't it? Things are getting weird. Weird in a sense. Some of us have always had this weirdness to our life, and it's nothing new, and it's not unusual for us to kind of see things a bit differently. But when you start to see that lots and lots of people, lots and lots more people are starting to have similar types of experiences and similar perceptions about life, and without going too much into it, there's lots of revelations about the system and society and various forms of corruption. Anyway, there's lots of unusual things going down at the moment, and it's just really interesting to see how this is changing people's lives and people's perception of what it means to be a human being. And yeah, we have the whole AI evolution, AI revolution, I suppose. Technology twists and turns along with us. So yeah, it's just a really interesting time to be around, and I'm still curious to see exactly what's going to happen with content in and of itself as AI develops. I know that there are a lot of kind of questions around how it's going to impact content creators, but all in all, I don't think we will lose our humanity in this, and I think being able to engage with a real person and having a real human being create the content, there's more of a soul, obviously, as more of a spirit to the content, and more emotion, obviously, and more feeling. You know, you're dealing with a real human being. It might be interesting and full of data and knowledge and information when it comes to AI created stuff, but you know, it's not real in the sense, you know, I think you understand what I mean when I say that it's too data driven and it's too logical and rational, and it's very much in the box instead of out of the box experiences. But anyway, that was a little bit of a tangent. In the meantime, the most important thing to know is that the Chill and Play Games channel is well and truly back in action. This one video a day format seems to be working really well. Actually, it works really well for me. It allows me to get quite far ahead if I want to do 2 or 3 hours of content creation a day, and then pre-upload those videos and give myself a lot more space to play around with other types of content and things in the background, which is what I'm doing, and to also do my live streams on Twitch. And it also seems to be really good for you guys. I think giving you 1 video a day gives you a lot of space to kind of catch up if you've missed a day or 2, whereas once I was doing 2, 3, 4, even 5 videos a day at one stage, which is crazy actually now that I think about it. But all of that helped the channel to get a really good foothold, to have a really good solid foundation. So yeah, I guess over to you. What do you guys think? What would you like to see? Is there any specific kind of content you would like? Do you enjoy the format as it is? The basically pure gameplay footage with simple commentary. I know a lot of you don't really watch live streams, but some of you do. I asked a question a few weeks back, and so things will keep ticking over as they are, with hopefully with the added bonus of live streams on top. So yeah, I mean, if there's anything you want to see, any kind of games specifically that you think could do well for your engagement, if I hear lots of people are interested in seeing the same game, then absolutely I would be interested in at least checking it out and trialing it for myself to see whether it's something that I can enjoy. Obviously, I'm not going to force myself to play things that I really don't want to be playing, because the experience for me wouldn't be very positive. But I'm happy to test things out as we go. So ultimately, we are very, very close to 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm going to do a live stream when I do hit 1,000 subscribers to do a bit of engagement with you guys, just sit and have a little bit of a chat, make some connections and find out about you wonderful people, because obviously all of this isn't possible without you watching the videos, liking the videos, commenting on the videos, giving me the support that I obviously need as a creator to be able to keep doing what I'm doing. So ultimately, that's a big, huge, fat, monstrous thank you to you wonderful viewer. And yeah, I do hope that you can continue to gain value from the Chill and Play Games channel, from my content that I create. And I'm just very happy to be able to do it. And it looks like the channel is going to be able to hopefully serve my life in the way that I want it to. It's still a little bit up in the air as to exactly how well it's going to support me. But at the end of the day, even if it doesn't bring in a great deal of financial support, playing a video game for an hour a day and just recording it and then uploading it isn't a huge strain on my life. If I want to do more, like live streaming, and if I want to do more kind of cinematic edited videos in the background, then obviously needing to dedicate more time to that means the channel will do kind of facilitate that for me. But even if it doesn't work out tremendously, then I can still keep going with the channel, just uploading one kind of recorded video a day, gameplay video, and it's not such a big deal. So ultimately, things are good. Life's good, I'm good, I hope you're good. The weather's not good right now, it's raining. Although I guess rain is good, isn't it? It's good for the planet. It's good for everything. It's just not as nice as being able to go outside in the sunshine, which we won't see very much of for the next probably month or two anyway. Even when it's sunny at the moment here, it's still pretty cold. But that's fine, that's life. Things come and go in seasons, don't they? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it at that for this update video. I hope you enjoyed the content in the background. This is about a 20-minute walk, what you're seeing now, or what you have seen up to now. It's about a 20-minute walk to the cliff edge from my property through just the middle of nowhere. There's no one around. You're totally alone. And we had a lot of fun scraping through the bushes on the path there. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling a little bit now. I'm going to leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. As always, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for being a part of the Chill and Play Games journey. Goodbye for now.